So I expressed my first picture, and I have like really 22 of a certain collection, which was a very strong teaching from the higher realms to me. So I also gained a lot of like knowledge through experiencing my fourth painting, for example, showed me a really good example of how we can see life a bit different when we are stuck. Like I was painting it and I was maybe in a circle like this, and I already spent it like 20 hours for it. And then I used a color which the spirit said I should use, but in my personal point, I didn't like the pink, for example. So, and then I did it, but with felt pen you are not allowed to make any mistakes. So you can't rubber it out or overpaint it, it's done. So, and then my inner voice started to say, oh, you messed up and you wasted your time and all this. But the other voice told me if I would continue and just open myself to spend 100 hours, even if they were for nothing, I will gain knowledge. And my knowledge out of this was that when we are stuck in a certain area in our life and it looks maybe shitty, then it's not what the whole picture is. It's just this little circle. So if you continue in your life, you will see on the end that little shitty feeling or being unpleasant ends as a gift in this picture, in the whole picture for your life. I think that I always was a very sensitive person who experienced already as in my childhood a lot of let's call it funny things, and I painted already many babies before I met Michael, but when I met Michael and on the beginning I first had just like sessions and weekend retreats, I went through a very special process which opened, I think, new dimensions to me. Yes, so the SE work, the somatic energetic work, is definitely having an effect of helping your nervous system to develop and get in contact with you in higher realms too. In some ways yes, in some ways no, because with the main energetically, geometrically pattern and the colors, yes, you will get the same effect. But also the gemstones and the gold and the different materials bring another quality in which you won't have on a print, for example. So when I was starting to go out a little bit with my mandalas, I met a person in northern Italy, in Meran, and he was a pendular, and he made even a copy, just a black-white copy, and he said to me if he could have that copy because that is the best healing picture for plants, for example, and that even with the black-white it can be even stronger for the plants as an energy field. So yes, it is possible to get simple mandalas and have a great effect on you. just follow your heart and your intuition. Your soul definitely knows exactly which mandala it needs to go the next step, or being supported with the energy of a mandala for your next step in your life. Not follow, because on the beginning of my mandalas, the people asked me, what do they do? How do they heal me? Or what impact do they have on me? And I observed that people first are drawn to one mandala by the soul, and then they ask me, and I expressed what they can do for you. And then I saw that the people choose by their mind and not with their heart and soul anymore. So my suggestion is follow your intuition and follow your first impulse. I also want to express, like I said, these mandalas are different worlds. And in the ancient time of Lemuria, they were more than just a picture, a painting. So they talked to me and they said, yes, you can describe with words what they can do, but how can you describe in words what a whole world is? So please don't follow some words, just really follow your intuition, because I never can bring any word, earthly words, for this, what they do, what they can be able to do for you. So words narrow everything. They said there will be never any word for describing what the opportunity is embedded in a picture. But a feeling is open and wide, so trust more your feeling than the words. Again, just trust your feelings. So it doesn't mean you get one by one. It can mean you get right away 10, or just feel what your soul is trying to tell you, you know. If you walk through my house, you would see that there are many mandalas hanging. And what you won't see is that under each floor I have many mandalas pasted too, with prayers and powerful words. So there is never one or 10. Just choose what your intuition will tell you right away. It will say maybe even 2 or 3 pictures right away, because the energies, single as combined, can bring you so much more development. Yes, you can choose that I create a new one for you, or you trust that because I can sense energies even through other worlds. I mean, like Japan is not close to Munich, so if you would write me and ask me if I could tune into you to see what your next picture or your picture would be, if you trust in me, then I can choose the right energy field which will help you for your next step.